Welcome all of you to my channel. Today we are going to talk about a romance drama movie released in 1996, Bamboula. And I hope you will definitely like the story of this movie. The story begins with a girl named Mina, who lived in a small village situated on the seashore, and the people of that village lovingly call him Bamboula. Mina had a younger brother, whose name is Thomas. Both of them lived with their mother, and he would help his mother in running the restaurant the whole day. Like every day, Mina today also, she goes to collect fish on her bicycle, and with that, he has a pet goat named Lucy, whom she loves very much. Now soon Mina returns to her home with the fish. There Mina's mother was trying to aim accurately with her gun, but Thomas doesn't like his mother firing a gun at all, because she remains drunk all the time. Now one day, in a state of intoxication, he accidentally set his own house on fire, and in this accident, Mina's goat also died along with him. Due to the death of his mother and goat, Mina started being very sad. She does not eat anything, and she doesn't talk to anyone else. So one day, Thomas brought him a small goat, and he also named that goat Lucy. Now both of them had a house to live in, but there was no money to run it. That's why Thomas tells Mina that we would have to start our mother's restaurant again. But Mina did not agree with him, because they need a lot of money to start working again. Then Thomas tells Mina that he has a friend named James. He is ready to help them. Mina becomes very happy after hearing this. The next day, James came to meet Thomas on his call. Seeing the beauty of Mina there, he fell in love with Mina at first sight. Now with the help of James, his restaurant started running properly again. And within no time, the number of customers started increasing rapidly. And because James liked Mina, so he would also stay there the whole day and help them. After a few days, Mina understood that James liked her. While eating dinner that night, Mina tells James that tomorrow we are going to the water park. Now after hearing this, James also got ready to go to the water park with them, because he does not want Mina to fall in love with any other man there. The next day, all three reach the water park, and they have a lot of fun there. And James became jealous after seeing Mina with Ethan, but right now he doesn't say anything. Then after some time, when James and Thomas were resting, then Mina quietly left with Ethan. James was upset to see Mina missing. He started searching for her everywhere. Then after some time, James's eyes fell on Mina, who was with Ethan. James gets very angry seeing them both close to each other, and he quickly went to them and started fighting with Ethan. In this fight, James' head got hit on an iron pole. He gets injured, after which he slips from the top and falls into the water. He died immediately there, and considering Ethan responsible for this accident, he was sent to jail. After a few days, Mina and Thomas come to meet Ethan in jail. Mina asks him if his lawyer will help you out from here. Will you take it out? On this, Ethan tells him that he is trying his best. There was a prisoner named Hugo in the same prison. He liked Mina very much, and he too fell in love with Mina at first sight. Ethan asks Mina, when will you come to meet me next time? Then bring some of your photos, so that by seeing those pictures I can stay in jail. This will make me feel like you are right there with me. But Hugo also heard these things, and when Ethan was alone, Hugo tells him that he has fallen in love with Mina. And now that he loves Mina, so Thomas will have to leave him. Hugo also tells that after being released from jail, he will marry Mina. And that's why Mina is going to give you these photos. You give them to me. Ethan walks away without saying anything. Immediately after coming home, Ethan does a photo shoot of Mina and sends the photos to the jail. Those photos reached jail, but Hugo is looking at those photos instead of Ethan. This clearly means that Hugo forcibly took away those photos from Ethan. But Hugo is not satisfied with all this. He harasses Ethan a lot through his men, so that Ethan forgets Mina. The next day, when Mina came to the jail to meet Ethan, then he got Hugo instead at Ethan. He tells Mina that he has fallen in love with her at first sight. He also tells that I have seen your photos also, which I liked very much. After hearing all this, Mina asks Hugo about Ethan. She asks where he is. Hugo says he is absolutely fine, but he will never meet you again. With this, Hugo tells Mina that when she comes here next time, ask the guards about me. He will bring you to me, and if you didn't do that, so whenever you come here to meet Ethan, you will find me in his place. Mina was just listening to him carefully, and without saying anything, she goes away from there. Then after coming home, she tells all these things to Thomas. Thomas tells him that he should go to jail again to meet Ethan, because something bad must have happened to him. But Mina gets angry and leaves from there. Here in jail, Hugo had gone completely crazy in love with Mina. He writes Mina's name on his hand with a knife. Now on Thomas's request, Mina did not go to meet Ethan. So Thomas himself went to meet him. Seeing Ethan's bad condition, when Thomas asks, he tells him everything. How Hugo's bad guys beated him. Thomas felt very bad for him. So after coming home, he explains to Mina that you have to talk to Hugo. You have to tell him to stop bothering Ethan. Mina asks him why he is so worried about Ethan. At this, Thomas finally tells that he loves Ethan, and he can't see Ethan in this condition. Mina was quite surprised to hear this, because today she came to know that her brother likes boys. Then when Mina asks, Thomas tells her that Ethan is also like me, and he loves me too. That day at the water park, that's why he took you alone, so then he can talk to you about us in private. But everything got ruined because of James's wrong thing. Now Mina agrees to meet Hugo for the sake of her brother. Mina had gone there only for this, so that by talking to Hugo he can convince him not to bother Ethan. But Hugo had other intentions. He started coming closer to Mina. Mina got scared knowing Hugo's intentions, but despite this she could not do anything. Then she came home and told Thomas what Hugo had done to her. Thomas felt very bad seeing Mina's condition, because it was on his advice that she had gone to meet Hugo. Thomas was worried for Mina, but Mina says that even though Hugo did not do well to me, but then he also liked it very much. Now since Mina came to know that her brother is like a girl, from then onward she started telling him everything. One such day Thomas tells Mina that I am very worried about Ethan. I don't know what Hugo might be doing with her. Actually Thomas wanted Mina to try talking to Hugo once again, but Mina flatly refused him. Now even if Mina did not listen to Thomas, but thinking about Hugo, she goes to meet him even though she doesn't want to. As soon as he arrived at the jail, he was handed over to Hugo. Hugo was already there, who suddenly became happy after seeing Mina there. He started coming closer to Mina, and soon the closeness between them started increasing. When Mina came home after meeting Hugo, so Thomas quickly asks him about Ethan. He asks, what did Ethan tell you about Ethan? Mina went away from there without saying anything. Now Thomas started to understand that maybe somewhere Mina had started liking Hugo. He tells Mina to stay away from Hugo, but Mina doesn't listen to him. After a few days, Mina tells Thomas that she is pregnant. Thomas was quite shocked by this, and he immediately asked Mina to abort this child, but Mina did not agree. He flatly refused to do so. Like this, a few more days pass, and now Hugo was released from jail. He reached to meet Mina first, and as soon as he came, he started harassing Mina. Mina doesn't like Hugo's actions, but still she lets him stay in her house, because now she has also started loving him, and he is also the father of her unborn child. But Thomas did not like Hugo at all. That's why he is not happy with her staying here. He tried to explain to Mina many times, but Mina never listened to him. One day Mina was late in giving food to Hugo, because of which he troubles her a lot. He even scares her with a fish. Now sometimes Mina would get angry at Hugo because of his actions. Sometimes her actions made her fall in love with Ethan. One day like this, Mina realized that Hugo was not with her. Rather, he loves her beauty. Because whenever Mina does not listen to him, then Hugo beaten him. Now Mina wanted to get rid of Hugo, but right now she can't do anything. One day a customer insists on dancing with Mina. Seeing this, Hugo got very angry. In anger, he chased away all the customers who had come to eat there. And that's not all. He angrily closed the restaurant forever. Mina was also locked in a room. Due to this, Thomas also got angry at Hugo, and in this anger he started fighting with Hugo. But Hugo had his gun. Seeing this, he ran away in fear and hid in a boat. Then the next day, seeing the opportunity, Mina started running away from there. But Mina's luck was not special. Because Hugo saw him, Mina could not run far because she was pregnant, due to which Hugo quickly catches him. But before he could do anything, Thomas kills Hugo by shooting him with his mother's gun. And this is how Thomas saved his sister from the clutches of Ethan. A few days later, Ethan is also released from jail, and Mina, to make a new beginning, decides to move to another new city, so that she can give birth to her child in that new city, so that he can take good care of him. And this story ends on this scene. So friends, Bambola is such a film, which will force you to think how dangerous it can be to judge a woman just by her looks. Do we really see women as human beings? Or do you still think of her as just a bambola, meaning a doll? If you liked the story, then please like the video and subscribe to the channel, so that you do not miss the story of similar upcoming movies. Thank you for staying with the story till the end.